Welcome back, NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me to another episode of Metal with Nick. Today we have a marathon planned. I'm so excited. This is the first one of the series, basically. And this is for NARVIK. Thank you so much, NARVIK, for your big support to the channel. He was basically the first one to request a marathon. And I was not really sure if I should do it, but then I said, well, you know, why not? So here we are with the first marathon ever on this side section that we have, Metal with Nick. So I'm gonna read off the names of the songs, and then we're gonna go in full blast. I'm super excited because I love how you guys theme these marathons. I mean, I've gotten a lot more since today. I just got time to record the first one, and since these are 25 minutes long, and I do talk a bunch, so I do need to get like a specific time to do these. So okay, so this marathon is for the band Riot, only Riot today. So let's see. So the first 3 tracks are from the album Thundersteel. So let's just check. This is 1988. Perfect. Great year for metal. I just heard yesterday, oh my god, for the first time, Annihilator. I'm hooked to these guys. They're so good. Also 1988, a great year for Metallica. Injustice for All released. And Iron Maiden also released Somewhere in Time. Oh no, wait. Seven Son of a Seven Son. So great album for me and for my taste. I mean, that album always takes me back. 1988. Also Yngwie Malmsteen released Odyssey. So good stuff. All right, so also we have the other 2 songs are from the Privilege of Power albums, and that's 1990. So basically we're going in sequence. I'm gonna do Thundersteel, Johnny's Back, On the Wing of Eagles, Killer, and then Dance of Death. That's cool. Dance of Death is also an Iron Maiden album name. All right, so let's check just the volume. I don't want to be too loud. Don't want to scream in your ears. Now, also, this is kind of nice because, so now that I've read everything, I can take these off. So funny, when I started this channel, I did not need glasses. So like that, it happens, you know, that you just like can't see anymore. So let's just dive into it. NARVIK, thank you so much for the for this request of this first marathon ever on the NicknLex Metal with Nick section. I'm super excited, can't wait. So this is gonna be 25 minutes of metal. Oh man, I'm so excited. Thank you so much, guys, for all your support. I've been doing this by myself for 2 weeks now, almost 3 weeks, and it's so much fun. I even sat Alexia down yesterday and made her listen to the entire Rainbow Rising album that we put on the Patreon. It was pretty tough for her. At the end, she was a little bit like, okay, I'm good now, you know, after 30 minutes. Listening to metal. I mean, Rainbow's not that heavy, but imagine how she would feel doing this like with Metallica or Pantera. She's just not the metalhead that I am, so I can take it. Okay, so with further ado, thank you, NARVIK, again. Also, if you would like to request a marathon yourself, I don't know when I'm gonna open them up again. I think they're now sold out, but maybe, you know, I just need more time. But also, please, if this is your first time watching the channel, please like and subscribe. You know, that helps out a lot. So here we go. Let's start. And here we go with Thundersteel. Here we go.
Oh!
just have to say this is amazing. The power of this band. I mean, they remind me a little bit of Priest, but then because of the vocals, like Rob Halford, but again also a lot of Halloween. Halloween is a band from Germany that's also a power metal band, and they also have these like these licks instead of they have very good licks, and I just like you know, this really like falsetto voice in here, really cool, and just the sheer heaviness is like you're in like immediately. Like it's so cool. It does remind me, like, it is like power metal. This is like power metal to me, but also of course this is what other bands would, you know, stem off from, you know. I love it. It's really cool. The solo was amazing. First the two solos, the two guitar plays, and then we got that interlude, that very classical interlude. Even the broken arpeggios there, and they're super, very well played, very well. The whole thing is just amazing. I love it. I'm a fan. I can't believe I never knew about Riot. It's like one of those bands, I guess, that slips through the cracks, but damn, they're good. So let's go back. I hope I'm not too loud, but I guess, you know, I do want to be able to, when the music's on, be able to talk, but I do have to pump up the gain pretty much. So let's just see how it goes. Let's go back. Wow, man. I mean, this is literally on par with any other band that's successful, like during that time. Iron Maiden, Metallica, like, I mean, those are like always my go-tos because that's where I'm most familiar with. But that is some like amazing heavy metal right there. The falsetto, the really like, oh man, he goes so high, like literally like Rob Halford back in the 80s, but or Kai Hansen from Halloween, and the whole like thing, it sounds just very like power metal. I love it, man. Okay, Johnny's back. Here we go. I love the track. Thank you, NARVIK. This is a really good like opener to get into Riot. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. Let's go. my lord, Narvik, what are you doing, man? Oh, wow. Okay, I have to do something here real quick. This is amazing. I just want to see where they're from, you know? Now I'm like very interested. I mean, I've done Riot before, and I think it was also NARVIK who requested Riot. Let me see. Yeah, it was NARVIK. Yes, of course. He has been such a big supporter. Thank you so much, NARVIK. You're amazing. This is amazing. This sounds like literally like I can't even okay, so they're American from Los Angeles, California. Wow. What a trip, man. They're like super accomplished. They sound amazing. The outros are always kind of like very thought out. It's not just like ba-da-dum, ba-bam. No, this actually sounded more thrash. The doom 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 doom, like really, really heavy, like the gallopiness of Maiden. The solos are super clean, very thought out. It's just, I mean, there's bands that don't come close to this, you know? Wow. Super, super good. I love the singing again, the bass at the beginning, the whole rhythm section was amazing. The tapping and the solos, they're just amazing, this band. I had no idea. It's like so crazy, like the stuff you miss. Okay, On the Wings of Eagles from the same album, Thundersteel. This is so good. Okay, let's continue. man, oh my god, like NARVIK, you're kicking my ass here. I love it. Thank you so much. Oh my god. This is so good. Oh Lord, like where were these people? Ah, man. I don't know what to say. It's so good. Like every song is just even better than the other. This was so catchy. You know, the party ride. It's just like, you know, I mean, dude, it's just so good. Man, I love this. And again, every time they end the song, it's always thought out. It's a nice little like something good, you know. Okay, so we've gone through 3 tracks of the Thundersteel album, which I freaking love. Now we're gonna go to the Privilege of Power with the song Killer, which is cool because there's also a song called Killers on the second Iron Maiden album from 1982. And then we're going to go into Dance of Death. I can't wait how they changed in 2 years. This is now 1990. This is so good for being from 1988. This is straight up heavy metal with a little bit of thrash. Oh, what's going on here? I'm sorry. I usually have this turned off. But let's keep going with Killers. Band Riot. What a riot am I having? I'm having a blast here. Thank you so much. These marathons, man. I mean, when I do them with Alexi, they're so much fun. But I mean, I don't know if she could take this. If this is too heavy. I guess we'll have to try. Okay. So let's go with Killers. Here we go.
We have lived with the awful memory of the Manson murders for 20 years now. In that same period, the children of Manson's followers have grown up. And though their childhood is in the past, their deadly legacy won't.
Military police pushed the home of Dr. Jeffrey McDonald. His children and his wife were dead.
Most men learned fairly quickly that while they were walking into ambushes, that their generals were getting medals and they were safe in helicopters on zone and so forth. So people began what's called fragging. Fragging means you take a fragmentation grenade and you throw it at your superior, whether it's a non-commissioned officer sergeant or a lieutenant. Or
In jail on Terminal Island, California, Jeffrey McDonald today serves 3 consecutive life sentences for murder. The bizarre cult in Fayetteville. Its members, including Vietnam veterans, were scary and violent. Men from the Special Forces, back from the war and bored out of their minds, had joined the cult. Lurid stories of animal sacrifice, drug deals, and violence carried out by soldiers. Jeffrey McDonald today serves 3 consecutive life sentences for murder.
So it's about the killer.
I'm a man on leg. You won't stick around. That don't
just change, but it's good, you know. I'm not that person that's like, oh my god, you're not like thrash anymore. You know, I love when bands do this. The singer is different, or maybe the singer just stopped doing the falsetto. Maybe it's just like, hey, grunge is on the rise. We have to, like, you know, do something different. I love the voice. He's now more like, I mean, still singing amazingly. There's these keyboards, you know, ba-da-dum. You know, I love when bands reinvent themselves. I love it, man. I mean, because the first 3 songs were amazing. And this, of course, is also, it's not like worse or better. It's just like an evolution of the band. And I love to see that. I love how NARVIK set this up to, okay, I'm gonna give you this, and then I'm gonna give you this. And, you know, man, cool. Really cool. I love the keyboards, the different voice. Maybe it's the same guy. I don't know. I have to check, but great, man. Thank you. Let's keep going. What the hell happened to this band? Backup vocals, jazz elements, prog elements, 2 vocalists, backup. Oh my lord, like they just like raised the bar so high. Like, wow. But for the better. I'm a metalhead and everything, but this was like, I love the bass. It was very almost like a funky vibe, and then those arrangements were just great. Oh my god, man, what the hell happened? Okay, we're gonna get the last song and the longest one. I can't wait. I'm almost like kind of bummed out that this marathon is coming to an end. It's so interesting. What an evolution of sound, you know? Wow, man. Thank you, NARVIK. Really, I mean, you're kicking my ass here, because now I'm like, I want to listen more to more, and I can't. I mean, I can, but I don't want to spoil anything, you know. Man, it's so difficult. This is like the dilemma, and I've talked about this maybe 50 times on the channel. It's so, like, you kind of deprive yourself. I don't know. Am I too loud? I think I'm too loud. I'm sorry. You kind of deprive yourself from listening to music because you would like to capture it, you know, so you can share it. So we've deprived ourselves of a lot of music, and then I would just, but I think I'm just gonna go straight into both of these records. I mean, I think NARVIK sent me the best, and I just want to now listen what it is about, you know, the rest. But I did really check. I was like, is this the same band? Is there maybe, because sometimes there's two bands with the same name. I mean, it happened with like Rhapsody, which is the same band, but they changed the name to Rhapsody Fire. But there's some artists sometimes, like the band I looked up yesterday, the band I think it was Angel, and there was another band called Angel. So you kind of like sometimes I was like, maybe this is the wrong Riot, but because they sound so different, but it's the same one. So awesome. Thank you so much, NARVIK. We're gonna go into Dance of Death now. Last song from the marathon. This is over 7 minutes. Can't wait. Let's go. I love these intros. Like old China. Love Chinese music. From, of course, Chinese movies. Cheers. I'm gonna interrupt really quickly. So this is basically them showing like, okay, we just did this song Killer, but we can also do our old stuff. I love this. So they basically, this was just a song where they showed that they can play basically anything, which is awesome for a metal band. To display like, hey, you think we can only play metal? Listen to this and Killer. And now they go back and Dance to Death to their old like sound, which is on Thundersteel. What a great band. Really accomplished stuff. Wow. Yeah, thank you so much, man. This was amazing. Thank you, NARVIK, for taking me through the trenches of Riot. What amazing, what a great band. Every song was just so good, and what can I say? I love the beginning, like the thrashiness, the power metalness of the first one, to the almost like Metallica like second one, and then the third one, the beautiful choruses, very memorable. Then Killer was just super different, and I loved, because I love everything that's prog and jazz, and I love when band take risks, and then this last one was just like, like the seal of approval, like, hey, remember 1988, like, remember our album? We still got that, we can still do that. So in Dance of Death, very cool, very epic track, great solos, just great metal. I'm just very, very, very happy to have met this band through NARVIK. He requested one song of Riot, and I was like, it's good, but now I'm convinced. Like, I'm a fan. Wow, it's because there was like no metal being played at the household, and now I'm like listening to all this metal, and Alexia's digging it, Like, I was listening to Annihilator today before doing this, and she's like, hey, that's a good band. Who is this? Annihilator. It's Annihilator. I love I mean, it's so ridiculous because they're so nice and they're so friendly, and I'm like, they're from Canada. Can you believe it? And she's like, wow, they sound really good. And so we're getting a lot more metal and rock and that, because we were only listening to Steely Dan, honestly, which is awesome. And Rush, and and just like milder stuff. But now that I'm getting into this metal, it's just like, it's also being played in the household. So, and then the good thing is Alexa loves music. She's just is suffering so much with her back, and we don't know what to do. So, but hey guys, thank you so much if you're still here. So this is after, let me see, I mean, the font is so small on this recording thing. Okay, so we're 45 minutes in. That's what I thought, more or less. I mean, it's like 25 minutes of music, and at least, I mean, I'm gonna interrupt, so this is more like what I was thinking. 45 minutes, maybe up to an hour sometimes. It really depends what the music is about, but I'm gonna try and keep it at like 45 minutes for every marathon, like with the music and me. So it's not too long. So, because you also have to like do things and have to sit through 45 minutes of me just like, moving my head. So, but I do want to give, my thoughts to the music and everything, and give you your, what you expect, the reaction. So this was just, I mean, was just so full of surprises. The guitar playing, I don't know if it's two players, but if it's one player or two players, both are super skilled. A lot of surprises that I heard. The tapping, the scales that they were using, even broken arpeggios, which are really hard to do. I like specialize in those. I just like obsessed playing that stuff when I was young. Very hard to do, but they do it, and everything's there, everything that a metal band needs. The, pinch harmonics, great vibrato, dive bombs, great outros, great intros, great interplay, everything, interludes, everything. They have it all. So I'm very, very satisfied with Riot, and man, what can I say? They're awesome. Like, I don't want to start with ratings. That's stupid, because who am I to rate? I'm not I'm not from the Rolling Stones magazine, but just amazing. So guys, I hope you enjoy this journey with me, through a little bit of history through Riot, If you did, you know, give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you can give it a thumbs down. It's all good. It's all fair game. And if you, of course, enjoy the content, maybe if you want to subscribe to the channel, and you might even, I don't know when I'm going to open them back up, but you can request a song or marathon, or, you know, just put a song in the you know, in the comment section. We might have the time and find the time to do it. So because we always randomly pick just from the comment section, so you might get really lucky, and we'll just do that one. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna call it a day for today. Thank you again, NARVIK, for your amazing, awesome, you know, just like support you've given the channel and me as well. I mean, just like when I started this, I did not expect, you know, a lot of people, you know, to chime in, but they did, and I'm super excited. I'm super happy, and I'm super grateful. Thank you so much for your, you know, for all your love you guys give us. I mean, because there's a lot of people that don't like metal, but there are really now a lot of people that come out and they do enjoy the metal side of things. So I'm really excited to keep doing this, and thank you so much, guys. So without further ado, now we'll see you in the next one. Hope to see you there soon, and you have a wonderful day. Take care.